Oh, it's good to be with you here on the CBSN Minnesota Morning Update. I'm Jason DeRusha. We got Gerald here, dancing in the studio, getting us going. Look, we're fired up. Why? Because we spent several hours or days with our extended family over the last several days. And you know what? We love our family. We love our family. And we also love getting back to our own house and being away from our family. We love all of those things, right? It's good. Just like our family. You know who's happy that I'm no longer with my family? I'm sure them. Like, glad to get that jerk out of here. Finally, some silence in this house. I hope you had a good time over Thanksgiving. The weather was kind of cold, right? And so now we get the opposite of that. Here's today's forecast with our friend Katie Steiner.
Yeah, the weather was not cold for me. I went to Dallas and it was 70 degrees.
Okay, that's useless to our... I was in Chicago, but I was just trying to be like one of the people.
Yes.
It was cold in Chicago, too. It was about the same.
This is my addition. I'm bringing the mild weather. You're welcome.
Wow. Yeah.
Brought it all the way up from Dallas. Our winds are out of the south today, so I'm not necessarily wrong.
That's true. All right.
38 degrees is where we're going to be by 9 a.m. Here's the thing that you need to know about today. There's a couple things. First of all, we're going to see more sunshine as the day goes on. So it's a little cloudy right now, and it's going to be cloudy throughout the morning, but then we'll see more sunshine in the afternoon. Jason is literally looking outside the window right now to fact check me.
Confirmed.
Am I right? Confirmed?
Very cloudy. Very cloudy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very cloudy. The other thing that you're going to need to know, and you'll know when you walk outside, it's windy. Our winds are going to be about 5 to 10 to 15 miles per hour throughout the day. So our high temperature is going to be about 50 degrees, which is very warm for this time of year. Normally we should be about 35, but it's not going to feel like 50. So when you are heading out the door, grab something that you would feel more comfortable in around, like I would say mid 40s. That's going to be as warm as it's going to feel today. So then tomorrow's going to be a little cooler, 42 degrees, and then 50 again on Wednesday, but we do have a chance for that morning commute on Wednesday morning to be a little rainy.
All right, very good. See, I was just out the window, and now, do you like our decoration? It's so nice, so festive here. Oh, yes, ta-da, lovely. All right. I should hire these people to come to my house. It's really nice. They did a heck of a job with the decorations. We had what traditionally has been a big shopping weekend, right? Black Friday. We know shoppers did go back to stores. But the Wall Street Journal saying it's down quite a bit from what it used to be. All right, the headline, we always compare stuff to last year, which is like, here's how things compare to Armageddon. Right? Like, it's just ridiculous. Last year was a nothing of a year. So, yes, up 50% from last year. But that is still down nearly 30% when you compare it to pre-pandemic numbers. Adobe, which analyzes this stuff, says online spending declined on Black Friday for the first time on record. So we'll see what happens with Cyber Monday today. And it made us wonder what you're doing. Are you shopping less this holiday season? What did you do on Black Friday? What's your vibe for Cyber Monday today? We are hearing more about people maybe being a little more thoughtful about what they buy, partially because of inflation. But most economic indicators are pretty good. So on the other hand, we hear about people like spending and feeling like they want the release and want to return to normalcy. So we're taking the pulse of you. Where are you at on all of this? Let us know. Leave your comment on the WCCO TV Facebook page. We'll share a few in a moment. Couple officer-involved shootings. I don't love that phrase, but there are a couple of stories that involve officers that shot other people. Two different cities, two different incidents, no connection. But let's start in Mounds View at this liquor store where police shot and killed a man inside. And this is how Mounds View police say it all went down. They, along with New Brighton police, went into that liquor store. And they were going in there because of an earlier call, which I'll explain in a minute. But when they went in the liquor store, there's an armed person inside. Police say there was an altercation and several officers fired. Officers had body-worn cameras on and activated the whole time. Now, this is the backstory. A guy calls 911 and told police that somebody pointed a handgun at him at the Aldi, forced him into his car, made him drive to the liquor store. And that's when the person ran inside. So that's kind of how this all went down. To Forest Lake, where state investigators are looking into another incident of police officers or officer shooting a man. Police say a 911 caller told them a man was ignoring his restraining order and threatening them. So cops show up. Suspect tries to drive off, according to police. Short chase, and you can see where the vehicle was forced off the road. They did one of those pit maneuvers. And at this point is when police say things got dicey.
The male presented a threat to officers, and shots were fired. Officers immediately rendered first aid to the male until paramedics arrived. The male was transported by air care to the hospital.
Condition of the person who was shot has not yet been released on that one. Big news in St. Cloud, where a federal medical team is starting today at the CentraCare St. Cloud Hospital. The medical response team is from the Department of Defense. You know, the staff at the hospital has been stretched thin because of COVID-19 and other respiratory illnesses and things going around at the hospital. So people are exhausted, they're short-staffed, and so this federal team should help out. There's a second federal medical team that is supporting doctors and nurses at HCMC in Minneapolis. Merriam-Webster has selected its word of the year, and get excited, it's vaccine, of course. People looked up that word 601% more than they did in 2020. Probably looking for locations to get a vaccine, right, along with research about it. The Oxford English Dictionary used the word vax. And then I think there was another dictionary.com or something that chose vaccines. So that is the word for 2021, without a doubt, right? That's the major story of this year. President Joe Biden's going to be in Minnesota tomorrow. White House says he's traveling to Rosemount, and he's going to put on a crazy rock concert. It's going to be unbelievable. Joe Biden bringing out all his friends, singing classic hits from the 60s, 70s, and today. No, that's not what he's doing. I'm sure. Instead, he's going to talk about the infrastructure package. Our editors didn't edit enough video for me to make a joke. Just shorter amount of time. They didn't expect the joke. That's part of the fun of the CBSN Minnesota Morning Update. They were hoping there wouldn't be a joke?
Yeah.
Maybe so. That's fine. He's going to be at Dakota County Technical College talking about the infrastructure bill, union jobs, all of that sort of stuff. Matthew McConaughey, is not going to be running for Texas governor, at least not yet. Although when you listen to him, honestly, like, I listen to Matthew McConaughey and I think, like, maybe he should run. Here's his decision on the Twitter account last night.
What have I learned? A lot. That we have some problems we need to fix. That our politics needs new purpose. That we have divides that need healing.
Oh, Katie Steiner. Go ahead. Yes.
First of all, he sounds like a politician. Second of all, do you see the American flag and the Texas flag behind him?
Right.
Come on.
You think he is running?
No. I think he will run at some point.
Yeah.
Because he right now looks more like a politician than an actor.
Right.
But I just looked at that and was like, huh?
I know. Why not? I don't know. How have the current political leaders done for us? Maybe it's time. Although the last time, I don't know. I'm just saying I don't know. We don't know what party he is.
I don't think, I was talking to my father-in-law.
Maybe no party, right?
I was talking to my father-in-law about this because he's very into politics.
Yeah.
He said that Matthew McConaughey would not answer any question, like any controversial question. He's never really said what his views are.
Right.
So it's a very interesting
Maybe that's good.
situation.
He's like open-minded, wants to examine things. I don't know. Like, I don't know. So anyway, you saw a video of Beto O'Rourke, who ran for president. He's running for the Democratic nomination. The current governor, Abbott, is going to run again, as well as a Republican. A lot of you shopping for Christmas trees over the weekend. Boy, when I was driving back from Chicago, I saw Christmas trees on so many tops of vehicles. We visited Kruger Farms yesterday in Lake Elmo. And pretty busy out there. A lot of people looking for trees. I like to wait one more week. Just make sure it lasts through the new year. Several people told us, they're kind of converts, new to the real tree, ditching the fake one.
The smell of the tree, and I think the look of the tree is it's more natural. I like the natural look.
We put a star on top. Yeah.
And you're gonna actually reach up and get it?
My dad left me.
Weekend after Thanksgiving is traditionally the biggest weekend of the year for tree sales, they told us. I'll be curious, and maybe you guys can report what you're seeing as far as cost goes for trees this year, if they're up. Nationwide, there's been reports of a shortage of Christmas trees. Some of that is because trees have to be trucked all over the place, but around here they don't. So we'll see. I don't know. We want to wish our Jewish friends a happy Hanukkah. Celebrations throughout the area last night. First night of the Festival of Lights. It really is a beautiful festival in Mendota Heights. Crowds gathering as they lit that 9-foot tall menorah. Hanukkah, of course, is a Jewish holiday, but the rabbi we spoke with out at the menorah lighting said the tradition of this has a more universal meaning.
The menorah lights have a very strong universal message of light over might, light over darkness, right over might, and especially in a country that we are blessed to live in with religious liberty and freedom, it signifies the ability to shine a light that pushes away the darkness.
8-day celebration runs through Monday, December 6th. Fantastic. Let's get back to our talker this season, and certainly if you're celebrating Hanukkah, you have 8 nights of gifts, 7 more to go. Wondering what everybody's doing when it comes to shopping this holiday season, because the data looks down, at least from Black Friday. Becca says, not doing a lot of shopping. I did most of it early. Thanks, Becca. Here's Mary. I enjoy online shipping, probably shopping on Cyber Monday. Rarely buy much. This year we're mostly giving cash or gift cards for the children and grandchildren. Thanks, Mary. Here's Diana. We've decided this year to just get gifts for our 12 grandchildren. That's kind of cool. I do like that. It's always a tricky thing when grandchildren, when you get 3 generations, and you're like, are we still doing presents for adults? Like, it seems kind of silly. Some people love giving, and others love getting. So there's that. Thanks, Diana. Here's Pam. I shop about the same amount for family. Yeah, I think we're going to be about the same this year. Here's Bradley. While my wife and I were in Texas last week, we did Black Friday shopping at a couple of stores. Spent more time in lines than actually shopping. Bradley's going to do most of the shopping online. We went Black Friday shopping, and I think we bought like one thing. You know what I miss? Well, here we go. Sean had every intention not to, then woke up and bought $100 in glow sticks. This is our director, Sean. Ball pit balls, drawing pads for a toddler. This is what happens when you're a new dad. It gets exciting. It gets exciting. You're like, oh, they love this, they love that. Here's what makes me mad. No printed sale paper from Target or Best Buy or Walmart. So on Thanksgiving morning, open up the paper, nothing. Like, you're supposed to go online and like gather around the table with your family and pass your phones around. It's annoying. Bring back the sale paper.
You are such a curmudgeon.
I like the sale paper. Target, you're making so much money over the last 2 years. You can't print a stupid paper.
You could be in one of those commercials about how to, the turning into your parents.
Oh, I get 100.
This is like the poster moment for that.
Yes, and I posted this online, and lots of dingbats are like, what's a newspaper?
Exactly.
Kazinga, you got me. Like, shut up. What's a paper? Print the sale paper. It's a nice tradition. You don't have to do it every week. I get it. It's not. You guys are with me. I know. Tell Steiner to forget it. We'll see you tomorrow.